Peace, love, and prosperity. An awesome day to you, awesome people, and welcome to another week of What's Your Story, where we share, empower, heal, and inspire. My name is Shanrika. I am the global empowerment connector. Thank you all for joining us, whether you're catching it live or you'll catch it on the replay. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to get some of this midweek awesomeness. What's Your Story is brought to you every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we have guests from all over the world. We have viewers from all over the world. So be sure that you tune in because you never know who you may see and be able to connect with. But What's Your Story is brought to you by Kids Love Money. It's an interactive workbook series that teaches children financial literacy one concept at a time, and that is available at www.kidslovemoney.shop. Also, Say Something, who is the official retailer for the Gugoji brand. Be sure to get out and get it at www.saysomething.company.site. And last, we have Sip Something for your motivational mugs, and be sure to give them a look at www.sipsomething.company.site. But again, thank you all for joining us. We appreciate you taking the time out of your day to, grace us with your presence. But again, we have another awesome guest. This is Mental Health Month, Mental Health Awareness Month, and mental health. We deal with it or don't deal with it, but we can use a number of things to help us to, get through whatever we're going through and be able to heal from those things. I mean, and art is one of those things. As I was researching, it showed, and it is true, because when you see yourself in a photograph and a picture and something, it gives you a sense of pride. It gives, it builds your confidence. It makes you feel better about, yourself, or maybe even your situation that you may have going on at the time. But What's Your Story is on Facebook and also YouTube. So I don't know which one you're watching on, but make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button. Be sure to subscribe and follow those pages. Show some love to those pages. Show some love to my guest. His information is scrolling at the bottom. I hope you have, taken the time to take a look at his work. His work is beautiful. And we're going to go to a quick commercial break before I bring him on. And, bear with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back, awesome people. And again, if you're just joining us, thank you for joining watching What's Your Story, where we share, empower, heal, and inspire. My name is Shanrika. I am the Global Empowerment Connector. Again, I have another awesome guest for this week. As I stated, it is Mental Health Awareness Month. So, make sure you're tapping in to someone, use your resources, whether, they are the ones that I bring, or whether, they're the ones that's recommended to you or you find on your own. Be sure to tap into your resources because it's important. Mental health is important, and we go a long time without getting the help we need. And, but, it's never too late until it's too late. But again, I hope you all had a good Mother's Day for those who are mothers or those who step up and, into the place of mothers. You are appreciated. Mother's Day is every day, but I hope you had a good Mother's Day this weekend. But I'm going to bring on my wonderful guest so he can, share his awesomeness with you all. Awesome day to you, brother. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. And you?
Thank you. Good. And thank you for joining, for agreeing to share, the wonderful things that you do with us. I'm very grateful. I know, we're in two different places, so the time difference is, a little much, but hopefully it's not too bad for you. All right.
Yeah.
But just to let you know, what's your story? What we do is there used to be a saying at one time here, in America.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's everywhere. I know how far, but I don't know if that would be the same. Well, I guess it would kind of be the same. But anyway, what's your story was a saying to where when you met someone new, you would say, okay, so what's your story? And that person begins to tell you about themselves and give you enough information to where you would want to know more. So, that's all we do here. We just, let the people know who we are, those great things, and give them what they, how they can reach out and all of that. And they want to know more, they'll connect, they'll be able to see who you are, what you do, why you do it, and all of that great stuff. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the floor. You can let the people know what's your story.
Okay. Let me start with this. My name is Michael. I'm from Nigeria, eastern part of Nigeria, but I reside here in Dublin, Ireland, with my family. So I am a cultural portrait artist. Yeah. What I do is I can customize any kind of photograph from anywhere in the world into their own cultural style,
Mm-hmm.
something that can represent their heritage, their culture and heritage anywhere in the world. Yeah, but because of I'm an African, so most of my work I design, I recreate, I customize them in African outfit because
Mm-hmm.
that's where I'm from. But that does not mean I cannot customize or recreate any culture in the world because
Mm-hmm.
at the moment I'm studying more about people's culture and heritage so that that can enable me to be able to tell more stories in any of the portraits I recreate so that people can get connected to what I am doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I am I started doing this. I started drawing art when I was a kid, like
Mm-hmm.
about 5 years old. But I when I was in school, my dad always want me to read my book. He want me to be doctor or whatever, but not like to become an artist because in Africa, those days in Africa, they don't actually see artists like people that can make it in their life,
Right.
But that's the gift God has given to me, and I don't want to leave it aside. That's why I picked it up during this my um, adult age. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, but I started drawing. I start. I picked it up as a career, like about 2008, 17, 18. Yeah, yeah. But I would say since then to now, I'm doing quite good because people love what I'm doing, and they can relate to what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So that's a
Yeah.
little bit of my story. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, what prompted you to say, okay, well, I'm going to do cultural, cultural art instead of, I mean, because you could have drawn anything. You could have drawn birds and bees and trees
Anything,
and yeah,
exactly.
right. So, why did you say, okay, specifically, you know what? I want to do portraits that portray, shows people's heritage or their culture. Why do that?
Okay, because let me put it this way. Mostly, black people all over the world are like, I would say they are moving away. They are like moving away from their own culture. They are
Mm-hmm.
emulating other people's culture. They don't know that as long as you're a black person, anywhere in the world you're from, as long as
Mm-hmm.
you're a black person, you're an African. This is
Mm-hmm.
for sure. So, and my message through my work, I'm trying to call them back. Like I want them to embrace that natural gift that God has given to us because we Africans, we are art itself. When you look at us, even the texture of our hair, and the texture or even our skin color, yeah, it's just art itself. So I try to bring them back. I try to let them know, listen, we are beautiful. We are beautiful people. We are. You don't need to. You don't need to do all that to show how beautiful you are to the world. In as much as you're a black person, it does anyhow you dress yourself into our cultural outfits. It's art. The beauty is out there for people to see. So the reason why I decided to come out to do this, what I'm doing, as an African artist, because I call my style of work cultural design,
Yeah.
cultural design into African attire. But some people, around the world, anywhere in the world might misunderstand me, thinking that I'm only focusing in Africa. No,
Right.
because right now I'm doing more studies about other people's culture, because my work is just to let people know, don't go away from the person you are. Always
Right.
try to be there and show the world that this is you. You get me? So my work is just that I'm trying to portray the beauty of people's culture, and heritage,
Yeah.
basically Africans, because I'm an African. I can even tell more story about my own culture than anybody's own culture. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
that is it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, because when I look at it, I think about, for those of us, who were born here, who are, this is, home, in a sense, but for those who never got to see anything else outside of, us being enslaved and living here and, in a sense, still being enslaved,
Yeah.
if you want to be honest, but, it's letting them see that, oh, before you were so much more than who you are now. You know what I'm saying? You were kings and queens, and still is, but they get to see that. That's to me, it's a strong representation. Because I said I wanted to get one for my grandmother. Because she's never been outside the country. That's something I hope to do. Take her to because I've been to Nigeria, so that's something I hope to be able to do, to take her to be able to see before she's not here with us physically. But I want to definitely get a portrait of her so she can see herself in that, in her true heritage or true culture, and not, like you said,
Exactly.
the culture that we've been given, being in another land, so to speak. But so you've been doing this since about 2017, 18, and
Yeah.
so
And
your uh-huh.
go on.
No, I'm saying, so your customers are from all over, right?
No, my customers are all over the world.
Mhm.
But mainly, let me just say that 70 to 80% of my customers are all based in America.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I started from them, and since I started from them, I started advertising over there in the States, and more people are knowing me, even though some people are calling me up to come and exhibit my work in the States, but I'm taking it, I'm taking my time, because I need to get myself very well prepared before I can be able to step into that exhibition and let the world know me, because at the moment, I know people are knowing me with my kind of unique style and all that, but I'm taking it step by step. But by next year, I'm gonna come up fully, because we are planning a big exhibition in the States by next year, June. So I said that I started out, my clients are all over the world. I do portraits all over the people around the world, like people from Canada, Australia, Germany, even here in Europe. But my main client base is in the
Is in
States.
the US. So
Yeah.
you're gonna base here next year, or maybe thinking about it.
I'm still thinking about it, because just this question is the question you are just asking me now. A lot of people have been asking me, like, well, telling me, Michael, everybody's knowing you now in the States. Why can't you come and base in America? So that it's gonna be easier for your fans, and also people that love your work. Like also people that wants you to customize their work, because some people, one thing I understand a bit is that when they connect with me online, because of what is going on, scammers all over the world, people can be scared, not to invest such good amount of money to be able for someone they don't know, someone in another country, to get me,
Mm-hmm.
to do their portraits, But I always try to I always try to let them know. I always try to give them words of encouragement, like you can go to my website, then because in through my website you can read my guest book. There's a guest book page there where not even all of them, but this is just few people because I don't want to uh, fill up the guest book with loads of reviews from my clients all over the world. So when I tell them to go to my guest book, they read it, and that gives them the courage to be able to commission me to do a portrait. But at the same time, basing, moving over to the States, that can also help my career the way I can see that. But yeah, I honestly believe that. But just like I said, I'm just taking it step by step. I don't want,
Yeah.
because I have a wife and children here now at school, and my wife has a good job here as well. And yeah, before we can move to the States, something that we can talk about and discuss and see how that
Yeah.
can benefit
Yeah.
us.
Well, I mean, but the thing about it is, the world is really a small place, so it's not like you can't get them to where they need, because you got people that do, scams right here, in the same city that you're in, you don't even know it, till they get you. But so the world is a small place. I mean, if that's where you are, if that works for you all, I mean, I feel like the people are going to come because of the great work that you do. It's
Yeah.
not like they can't see it. Like you said, the website, right? Even right now, you're sitting in front of work that you've done um
Yeah.
for your clients. So but if you did, or do you currently now uh have like classes where you teach people how to draw, like the basics, or you just kind of like
Yeah.
it was natural for you, so it's
Yeah, I wanted. I'm planning to start that, but just because of my workload at the moment from
mm-hmm.
my clients, each and every time I want to start up, because I really want to teach people. Because when God has given you a talent, when God has given you a gift, you need to share it with the world as well. Because you never know whom you can bless from the talent God has given to you. So
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about it. I'm trying to make up, because at the moment, even though I still got some work from my client, I'm trying to make out time to get myself ready for
Mm-hmm.
the exhibition next year. Because with the exhibition, I need to prepare myself and get loads of work ready. Because my exhibition is um, is something I want to show to the world. This is something I called it um, um, cultural awareness. Yeah, cultural awareness. I want
Wow.
everybody to know that, at least whoever you are you a black or white or any color you are, you must have
Right.
a culture. Yeah. So in that culture, I'm planning to make a lot of portraits about it, not only African culture, not only African attire. I'm
Just
planning to, yeah, I'm planning to come up with a style, something unique that every work has to represent each culture all over the world, so people can know that yes, this is mine, this is where I belong, and I need to portray my
yeah.
culture to the world.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, because everybody would see themselves represented, especially, and not, well, I'm not gonna say other cultures not so much, because a lot of times other cultures still hold on to their culture, in a sense. When they're here, the younger people not as much, but it's the older people, they generally they still do hold on to that. But I mean, it would still be a great thing for them to see um, that they are, they belong somewhere, because sometimes you feel like you don't belong.
Everybody
Um,
belong. Everybody, I believe everybody belongs somewhere. You didn't just
yeah.
everybody belongs somewhere, and embrace me. For me, I'm very serious about what I'm doing, because and sometimes I wish people can travel into myself and know how much this meant to me. How much it
Hmm.
meant to me, that I would love people to embrace their culture. I love people to represent who they are, not like copying or emulating other people's culture because you think that is beautiful or that. No, your own is beautiful, depending on how you portray it. You know what I'm saying? So that
Right.
is mine. And the very good part of what I'm doing is this here. You don't need to wear the outfit. You don't need to wear the outfit.
Right.
Just like I'm just like as I am seeing your photo right now that we're talking, you
Uh,
know, I can just screenshot this photograph, and by the time I present you with the final result that I brought up from my side, you'll be like, "Oh my God, Mikey, did you do this?" You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I call it recreation, but it's also cultural design, because I will take your photograph, and you might tell me your style, or tell me your favorite colors, or tell me the kind of wrap or whatever you wish to them. But with my own imagination and with my own idea, I will combine them with your own and present you the final result, and that will blow your mind.
Okay, yeah, because that was another question I was going to ask you. Like, how do you come up with, the actual attire that that you draw for the, on the clients or on the, people? Because they're not the same. Everybody's, things are different. Every picture you do is a
Exactly,
different
exactly.
picture. And I know
Yeah,
a lot of times you'll put the actual picture that you got of the person up against the drawing that you did, and it's like,
exactly. Correct, correct, correct.
how did you come from, how did you go from just a t-shirt to a whole, outfit? So,
Yeah,
but I mean, that's really neat. But even for your exhibit, so you're thinking about doing an in-person exhibit?
yeah. It's a solo exhibition. Yeah, personal exhibition. Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be there in
Eh?
Ireland.
What do you say? Say again.
Oh, I'm sorry, I said, will it be there in Ireland, in Dublin?
No. My exhibition, I'm planning it to be in the States, in
Oh, okay,
US.
so next year this is what you're going to do the exhibit.
Yeah. No, it's not
You're
in
going to
Ireland. It's because you remember, as I said earlier, my client base is
is
located.
here.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah. So, and due to a lot of people have been inviting me a lot, so this is time for me to come and showcase my work, and for them to see me also live. Because when you see me live, I have a lot of things to talk about. It's not
Hmm.
just like when you give me a photograph to draw, to paint, I paint and I shape.
Yeah.
That's not just the story. I want each and every time I present my work to you, and just each and every time I present my work to you, there is also a story behind it. I would like to explain to you. Like, if you look at the works, because I have my works all over everywhere. Like, when you go and look at my work, every individual picture that I drew tells me as an artist something that I need to let you know about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it's just a talent that God has given to me. And yeah.
Okay. And so you're going to do the exhibit, next year. Do you have an idea of where you may be doing it, or in the States, or you
Yeah, I
do?
think I have an idea. So I think, because my organizers in the Texas, right now, so they are planning the exhibition to be in Texas.
Okay. Yeah, I think, you know what, that'll yeah. I think that'll be a great place for it. Also. Um, Yeah, that'll be a good place. So I mean, that's something that people can, you all can be on the lookout for, because he may next year he's going to be somewhere, possibly Texas, or even maybe in your state. But you'll be able to go to his exhibit and see it for yourself, where you see the work he do, but you'll be able to see him for for yourself. So you said you wanted to do like classes to teach.
Yeah, the classes I'm teaching, I'm planning for it at the moment, but I have not made up time when that could happen, because of I'm fully engaged right now,
Right.
works, and getting ready for my exhibition next year and all that. So anytime I make out space for that, I'll also broadcast it and let people know that I'm about to start teaching as well.
Yeah. Because I mean, that's something. You know, I don't know. Do they? I don't even know if they have art in school, like they used to. Where they used to teach you how to go through the elements. The different elements, or the different. I don't forget the name of it, but what else you got going on? Anything else you want to share with the people? Well, I would like to ask a question actually, and it may not be none of our business, but I'm still asking. The picture behind you, because you said you tell us, it tells a story. So what's the story behind? I mean, you got multiple pictures behind you, but I'll say the one directly behind you. What?
Yeah, like this one right here. Um, the title of that portrait is Asa, Asa, Asa is in my language, in my language, Asa is a beautiful girl, That shows that she's beautiful, even when she's sleeping. Whatever she does, she's beautiful, She does not need to do so much to show the world I mean, she does not need to do too much to let people know she's beautiful, even with the tribal mark and everything. Because back in the days in Africa, we believe in tribal mark. Tribal mark will let people know exactly which tribe you're from in Africa. Yeah. So with the tribal mark and all that, even though you see her sleeping, that beauty is still there. You get me? So and you can see the hair. The hair there, you can see it's just her natural hair. Her natural hair. That's nothing like putting on with on or doing all this westernized stuff. You know what I mean? So this is just a natural thing. Everything about it natural. So that's why I gave her as a beautiful girl, because she's beautiful in and out. That's what I mean.
Okay, that's awesome. So is there anything else you want to leave or tell the people before we get ready to wrap this up?
I would like to let people know that they have to seriously embrace their culture wherever they are. As long as you're a black man or white, whoever you are in this planet Earth, know that you are from somewhere, and let people know that that culture where you belong to is yours and it's beautiful, because you did not put yourself there. You just come onto the world. That's where God brought you. And you have to embrace it and show to the world why you are from there. And this is us. You know what I mean? This is you. You can never change for anything. You are beautiful. You are always in and out. And also, I also want to let people know, because I know our African people, black people are all over the world raising children. And I want to let them know that the moment you are raising your kids, always remind them, always put that inside of one side of their head that this is who you are. Don't change from the person you are. Always be you.
Yeah.
You are, if you're an African, always teach your children that, listen, you are an African girl, you are an African boy. That's why I encourage most of the parents, to do a portrait of their kids in that African culture. So whenever they take that look on the wall, they'll see themselves, they know that this is me, and I can never change for anything. So that's what I'm calling. I want people to have that, like, it's not like this, what I'm talking about, what more than silver and gold. You know what I'm saying? This is something that even when you're no more, when you're gone, the portrait will still be there. Yes, many years to come. Your great or great grandchildren, everybody will still see you. Know that, oh, I'm seeing myself like I'm doing it, but this is me. This is where we all came from. You get me? So it's very, very important. It's very, very important. I just want people to embrace their culture and know that this is who they are. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, again, I thank you. I appreciate you coming on and share with us, and hopefully your workload gonna get even more heavier for you, in a good way. But I'm gonna put you in the green room for a second. I'll be right back with you. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Thank you. All right, awesome people. Well, thank you all for joining us for What's Your Story, where we share, empower, heal, and inspire. My name again is Shenrika. I am the Global Empowerment Connector. Also, be sure to check out my guest. Check out Michael's Facebook. He's on Facebook. He's on Instagram, and he is, also has a website. Check out the wonderful work he has there. You saw some of it behind him. Throughout the show, but he does great work. He does all cultures. So it's not, specifically for one, group of people. Anybody can get it. All you got to do is reach out to him. But thank you all. I hope you've had an awesome start to your week. I hope your week gets even more awesome. This has been What's Your Story? And I'll see you next week.